Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Motion from the back. He'll set up to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown.
The fake, and he wants to throw. The pressure gets to him. Down he goes, and that is just what the doctor ordered. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Varney. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Huskers are on the move. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself. What a cut. Now he's loose. Ripping through the defense. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cornhuskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Wideout trying to get it in. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Mustangs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. That's caught. It's Hudson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
On the option. Quick toss. Picks up the first down. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Harden. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, SMU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, Bill. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Fires left. Complete downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use him, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense.
And the defense, got him at the 27. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ives. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on four. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
Man, this this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finding open areas. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
GG's.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes... taking the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, a lot of space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Moore will throw. Fires on the move. Got his man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
On this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Trying to make magic with his feet. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Quarterback now breaking the field. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Buys a little time with his feet. Still on his feet at the 40. He's loose. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll try to do it himself. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs.
Wide open spaces. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Moore to the air. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Watt going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field.
They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
that quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Coming out with it, it's Saunders. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat.
Oh, good sack.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second.
Running on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One thing you know about this team is they've got...
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon.
They're ready to
Going on,
kick it away,
Chad.
and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Steps away to find some room. On the run, fires downfield.
Let's go.
It's complete.
Got it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Leaves it with the running back. It's a seam wide open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught near the sideline, it's Moore. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Come on!
Too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
That shit was open.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after
Oh, I got it.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Take it out. Take it out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Allard. He lobs one high down the left side.
That's his strap.
Oh, he had it. The deep
Seatbelt.
ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Oh, thank you.
He's not afraid to go deep.
Return that.
Off, and they
Return
ruin
that.
an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
I had ball first, I think. I had ball first.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half.
Time to turn it up, second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace.
I was trying to hit him.
The 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot.
Come on, this shit not gonna work all the game, bro. It's not. Shit.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's
It might.
There he goes. Turning it over.
Then that shit.
Finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to
Oh,
get this
you
guy
try
going.
running.
Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic. when he
Oh
has the
man,
ball
that
in his
shit
hands.
over there. That's just a blitz play.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker.
How you
It's
doing?
a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Fuck,
This
I
is
knew he was
really
doing this too.
aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game
Don't let
in
it
the
rock
third
out.
quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Crazy.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got it.
Try to use the tackle.
Still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
Using the quick game.
Get out of here.
There he goes.
This thing was serious.
Tackle at the 17.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like the Bowers we've seen over the years that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the
field, baby.
He's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Turn up field.
Touchdown, Ducks.
How much am I about?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
More to the air.
Oh, he dropped it. He got it.
It's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Singleton. The sweet feet keeping
there you go.
Alive.
There you go. That's not going to work all game.
Backwards defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
It's not going to work all game. Ah, that shit, man. That shit hurt.
And to have a touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Casper. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Your 4 is up. Your 4 is up.
So the final period starts with a second down play. On on the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So tight plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Send it again. Should be
Moore will throw. Looking to buy time. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
I know that hurt.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard. Release the ball on that first down pass. Never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting it.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise.
Come on, man.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back line.
He gets a hand on it. Scooping up and going the other way.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Now adjusting. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch on the right side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Allard. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
To the house! To the fucking house! GG's! I'm off this. Follow me. Subscribe. Like. I lost first game, but now I got the hang of this game now, bro. Well, 4-1. We good. We good. GG's. All right, yo. Go subscribe, man.